tell me about, the new DNA appearing in humanity, but we got to do some real foundational work to be able to hold the space for any of that stuff. And development is envelopment. It's transcend and include. And if you haven't integrated your healthy power, self-confidence, your healthy amber structure, discipline, responsibility, your healthy modernist ability to objectify and achieve and create results, and your healthy postmodern, multicultural, pluralistic orientation, if you don't have all of that healthy in you, there is not going to be an Epoch 6. Not for you. Because Epoch 6 transcends and includes the building blocks of everything that came before. And in the same way that it is impossible for a cell to be composed of unhealthy molecules, or molecules to be composed of unhealthy atoms, it collapses, right? Molecules transcend but include atoms. And cells transcend and include molecules. And multicellular organisms transcend and includes singular cells. And if any of that is unhealthy, the organism's unhealthy. And you can't get all of this, the most lower level fundamental things, right? Ken Wilber's life has been wrecked because at the most fundamental level, a little enzyme that makes RNA doesn't work right because of an environmental toxin he was exposed to in the 1980s. And everything physically that builds on top of that is compromised. He spent a year in bed a couple of times. And so you can't have these stages of our mind, these stages of our mind, from archaic to magic to mythic to rational to pluralistic. We have to have healthy versions of all of them. We have to transcend and include all of them. And it is a big problem. I know I sound like a broken record, and I wish I didn't have to say it so often, but it is the most devastating thing facing the green meme, postmodern America and the West in general, from taking the next step into Epoch 6. They're just simply so broken in their transcendent repression and transcendent denial, the lack of structure, the lack of responsibility, the lack of accountability, all of that just paralyzes. So don't think that's a little thing. Don't think the fact that I vetted enough, or I expunged enough narcissism to show up on time because it was that important. That's not a little thing in the overall scheme of things. It is a big thing. And it's part of the base that Epoch 6 has to build on. So I'm just acknowledging, don't get caught in, like I talked about Jordan Peterson the first day before people was here, and I'm not necessarily in agreement with everything that he believes or says, but his fundamental message that he's now got about 50 million YouTube views over and has become a phenomenon, and he is one of the most brilliant Jungian psychologists in the world, and he's now got 50 million followers by telling people to get up and make their frickin' bed in the morning, and take responsibility for their life. And that just got lost in the cultural creatives, as Wilber would call boomeritis, and then all the kids they started to raise after that.